Bet. I see that you're in. Interested in that backfield creator archetype at quarterback. Here we go. I'm gonna go with the. It started me at revamped. I'm gonna try that first. I played on whatever the default was last year. I never messed with it. All right. Well, first things first. I have to start with a at least. No. I'll start with a roster look. Keldrick's a 93. Eric Singleton, who runs a confirmed 4.2, is only 94 speed. Thanks, game. Ashton Daniels is a little bit too light-skinned. What the crap did they do to Jackson Arnold's face? Okay, I'll go to UK after. How does Ashton Daniels have tons of abilities? I know he played a bunch. He was like a better passing Robbie Ashford. Deuce having 91 throw power and being a pure runner is insane. He's more of an improviser. Ugh. 57 throw under pressure? Wait, what was his juke? 89 juke. This is gonna be nasty. Okay, I'm glad they have all three of our starting running backs at 83 overall, because they're basically all going to get the same amount of carries in real life. But Damari probably gets the most. Omar Mapson's not in the game. They don't have one of our freshman running backs. He went to Auburn High School. It was a 3-star, but he reclassed. He would have been a 4-star this year. I don't know if I've heard of Rich Goldstein. Oh, they're sleeping on Sam Turner massively. He's supposedly going to be in the rotation this year. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. All right. Malcolm Simmons is as fast, if not faster, than Cam Coleman. So they've raced. That's not accurate. Eric Singleton should be 97 speed. Malcolm Simmons should be like 95, and Cam Coleman's good at 93. But Perry should be as fast as Cam also. They all three raced. Preston Howard's not going to play that much. This guy was a lineman. Quessenberry, it's cutting off like the half of the comment, so I just saw Quessenberry and it didn't show the rest of your message. I don't know how to fix that either. Xavier Chaplin's been predicted as a potential first-round pick, and yeah, I like how they're playing the fight songs. Ed Backus is not real. Okay, him and QBs. This guy is supposed to be like an absolute beast. The staff views him as like a 5-star type guy. Jacoby Ward. I swear if that was... Okay. I'm excited about Brody Schull. Look at his speed. He was a 4-star O-lineman. And as you can see, he is 75 speed and 83 acceleration at 6'5", 304. Or I guess you can't see. I don't know if you're watching or not. Amaris Williams should be faster than that. Keldrick's a menace. He transferred from Sam Houston. 6'6", 245, edge rusher, freshman. He's a beast. They got him slow, though, man. They made Malik Autry, you know the guy I showed you, this is his son? He's our #1 defensive tackle, which that is, like, totally not true. He's not even going to, like, play this year. What? Okay. He was the guy I went and saw at Benjamin Russell when I watched C.D. Morgan. I also watched Malik. Dallas Walker transferred from WKU. Wait a minute. Where's the... They don't have... This roster low-key isn't, like, updated well. They're missing, like, some guys. James Ash transferred here. Both these guys are basically edges. There are Sams. The Mike. Caleb Wheatland was good for me in that when I was at Maryland in our connected franchise, Caleb Wheatland was like my leading tackler. Bryce Dees. Elijah Melendez is also in line to potentially start as a freshman, and they only have him a 70. I know they may not have chosen to be in the game, but they usually put in a replacement, and he didn't even have a replacement. Oh, they've severely underrated DeMarcus Riddick. They nerfed our defense massively. Straters maybe won't even start at corner. Champ Anthony was like our best one last year. Well, actually, it was Jay Crawford, but... Donovan Starr is one of the... What in the world do they have his hair as? Donovan Starr is not from Bloomington, Illinois. This roster sucks. Donovan Starr is from Brentwood, Tennessee. And is like a state champion sprinter. He's like at least 96 speed. He was one of the fastest prospects in the country. Oh... Who is Alexander Reeves? Why is he number 7? Number 7 is not a number that we were able to use. It's got to be for no, that's like a glitch or something. He's from Brentwood, Tennessee. This has got to be for Sylvester Smith, but number 7 is a retired number. It's Pat Sullivan, Heisman winner. But this is... That kind of sucks. But I'm not going to play him anyway. I'm going to play Fagans. Ridiculous. Another year of Paul Thompson Jr. I don't know who that... I guess he might be real. Eric Winters was a beast. Surprised he's rated better than Fagans. They have no rhyme or reason to the ratings. Doug Stein? I've literally never heard of Doug Stein. Or Alan Patton. Hudson Cock is the punter. What in the world? This game is weird. Not a fan of the roster, truthfully. Alright, going to UK. Calzada's an 81. Is that better than Jackson Arnold? That is comedy if that's true. Hold on. Okay, he's not better than Jackson Arnold. But, oh my gosh. It's close. Bo Allen. Boley only a 73. I'm a Cutter believer. Brennan Ward. Alright, Jubb. Irvin Barrett from Bowling Green. Did Dante Dowdell transfer from Nebraska? This guy's y'all's best running back. Wilcox, he's a beast. Yeah, Barrett, look. Irvin Barrett sounds fake. The elusive bruiser, Tovani Mazel. I remember Jason Patterson from the... You, like, sent me stuff about him, maybe. Kendrick Law from Bama. I didn't even realize y'all got him. Who's the guy you wanted to see? Zimmerman? Where's that guy that was supposed to be like an Olympic sprinter? He's not in there. Quessenberry? Is he like a corner? That's what I'm saying. The rosters kind of suck. They need to update. I don't know if I want to start my Auburn one yet until they get like the guys in there. Oh, maybe there's a gadget position. No, there is not. Yeah, that's what I'm about to go check out. Joshua Braun, Dante Dowdell, Seth McGowan, JQ, and David Gusta. And then Wilcox. That's your best player in my opinion. Alright, I'll go check out I'm going to go to all teams and sort quarterbacks by speed. This white boy from Houston is the fastest quarterback in the game. Austin Carlisle. There's no possible way. Haynes King is not that fast. House Hingy. Taylor Green. Nate Johnson. Chris Denson. Chris Denson was a football or basketball player for Auburn when we were terrible before Bruce. Mike Wright from Vanderbilt. Salter. Marcel Reed. Chris Jimerson at North Texas looking like he'd be fun to use. 5'10", 166 though. Orgies at UNLV, I didn't realize that. Pavia at 89 speed is bullcrap. He's not that fast. I will. Robbie Ashford at 88 speed. Robbie Ashford's faster than like all of these guys. And so is Dampier. What in the world? Alright. Let's go to South Alabama and see their quarterback situation. I'll stop at Troy before I get there. Adam Ford, Tucker Kilcrease, Jack James, and Goose Crowder. Ugh. Room of mid. I got sick of Goose Crowder last year. I don't know about that. What other teams am I considering? UAB. Trace Campbell. Got sick of him last year too. Ryder Burton. Jalen Kitna, that's John Kitna's son. And Gil Renfro. Here's South Alabama. Bishop Davenport. Zach Pyron. He transferred from Minnesota. And Jared Holland's a backfield creator. Honestly, the best room that I've looked at yet. Least boring. Most speed. I'll go to Missouri State when I pass them. Missouri State. Oh, no speed. 75 is your fastest guy, and he's a 63. Elijah Leonard, the freshman. Cole Feuerbacher. Got to be careful with that name. Jacob Clark, and then Drew Vioto. Tough sailing there. Real two-star room. I'm just interested in the new freshmen that have entered. Miami of Ohio might be a low-key kind of fun team. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Zion Turner's at Marshall. That could change things. Could I be a Marshall guy this year? That actually does throw a wrench in things. Remember, I always kind of wanted to do that Marshall series. Deuce Adams. Cool name. Lunch Winfield at Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Lunch Winfield. Here comes Lunch Winfield back to throw. Lunch is going to launch! Cedric Sparks. Cool name. There's Vasco transferred? He's at Liberty. Ethan Vasco. Drew DeShields. Rule Tomlinson. Wow, Davis Bryson is gone from Kennesaw State. It's Dexter Williams II now. Jack State. Ooh, with Gavin Wimsatt. Jack State could be the squad. Jack Moran? Hold on. Was that not the name of like my lineman from Colorado State? He's an 80 overall and has 86 speed. That's what I thought. There's no way that this is the same guy. Remember, he had just like a glitch with like 95 speed. I gotta see if Colbert's in the game still. Oh, he is! But he's only 91 speed now. No. They got the face scanned. Colbert got nerfed. He was like 95 speed last year's game. This could be my team. Jack Moran and the Jack State Fighting Gamecocks. See what Hawaii has. I'm not interested in the Michael Elahado build. DeMarcus Davis, on the other hand. Freshman with 79 overall freshman quarterback? How did they do that? Oh, you know what? He was at UCLA last year. He transferred. Hawaii's entered their name. Luke Weaver's like a former Reds pitcher. Where was PJ Hatter at? That's a Landon quarterback. Why is a Landon quarterback at Georgia State? Hey, is Turner Hilton? How am I supposed to know if Hawaii has the stadium? Is Turner Hilton the son of what's his name? If Turner Hilton's the son of the coach of Western, he's at Georgia Southern. Auburn officially has a better quarterback rated in the game than Georgia. Oh, okay. I understand. Keon Jenkins. Veltkamp at Florida Atlantic. Oh, the switch up. Wow. Eastern Michigan. All right, here we go. Cameron Edge. He's from Maryland. They're still in it with that. Matthew July. Sounds fake. Looks fake too. Oh, followed Kitley. Makes sense. Makes sense. I will go read the names. I bet he's not even in the game. Yeah, he's not on the game. Edge? Nope. Yeah, he's not in. Sad day. Mike Wright at ECU would be cool. Mensa gonna have to prove it to me in real life. All right, Delaware. EJ Archfield Jr., Zach Marker, Blake Brown, Braden Streeter, Trey Lloyd. I'm not blown away, but I'm not turned away. Juju's a 79. 6'1", 190. Absolute bullcrap. That kid is not 6'1". I stood right next to him. He's no taller than 5'11". MJ Morris at Coastal. That makes them kind of cool to use. Marcus Beeman, cool name. Ooh, Retzoff still on BYU. Ugh, Bear Bachmeyer and McKay Hillstead. Drew Pine is at Bowling Green. What the crap was that? 6'3", no, 200. Walker White's only a 79 in the game. Meaning, he's better. They rated him higher than Deuce. Bull crap. I don't know. Nobody's separating themselves. See Wyoming. Nobody's true. Western has 78 overall. Maverick McIver. I passed over him. I guess I didn't speak. AJ Swan, AJ Swan. They'd be cool with the time changes in the game. I like Washington State's QB room is like loaded with at least 83 speed. Dash barely. It'd be cool at Washington. Where's Deshaun Purdy from? Why did he go there? Wake Forest. He went from Charlotte to Wake Forest. How long has Kyron Drones been at Virginia Tech? He's played 40 years. Good Lord, Demetrius Davis Jr. was a Gus Malzahn recruit, and he is still at UTSA. D. Davis. He won like 4 state championships in Texas in the highest class of Texas football, high school football, He was like a 4-star, and he's only 5'10", but I was like enamored with him. Fringe, use him. Oh wow, Malachi Nelson's at UTEP. Would have been much preferable than Skylar Locklear for 4 seasons. Utah State as a freshman with 85 speed if you wanted to use them. Anthony Garcia. Utah has Nate Johnson at 91 speed and Devon Dampier at 88. They're the team with the most speed at the top. And then Orgy and Calandria at UNLV under Dan Mullen's going to be a battle. Yeah, low-key, UMass is kind of loaded. 72 overall quarterback is their best player. Best quarterback player. Ugh, ULM boring as usual. Where did Nick Evers transfer from? I remember him. He was not at UConn last year. Why are all the Alabama teams like insanely boring rooms? You feel like you can use Tulane this year because they're not like overpowered, maybe. But that's like the trendy team to use. Troy's room is absolutely boring. Like, I have no desire to use any of these guys. Holden Gariner transferred from Auburn to Texas State. Didn't realize that he went to Texas State. He's tied for their best quarterback. I hope he starts. McIntyre sucks. Giovanni McCoy's at Temple from Oregon State. I think Aaron Noland will be good. South Alabama with Bishop Davenport and Jared Hollins and Zach. I like Zach Pyron. He's real tough. Man, they did Ty Hawkins wrong with his picture. He's not like Indian. He's good. I like Ty Hawkins. Xavier Ward. Where was Burt Emanuel at last year? He wasn't on San Diego State. Kayak Manis. Rutgers. The song goes kind of hard. This is Auburn's band doing all these generic songs, I believe. I love hearing the fight songs. It's awesome. AJ Maddox. Colton Joseph has some speed to him at ODU. House NG. And Tier's going to be hard to stop. Dang, Notre Dame's quarterback situation kind of sucks. Preston Stone was at SMU. This Chris Jimerson Jr. at North Texas is intriguing. 89 speed freshman. You just have to use Reese Poffenbarger for a season. Chubba Purdy. Will Wilson. I didn't realize Zollers was a dual threat. Kamario Taylor. Yeah, he's getting... Kamario Taylor at Mississippi State will be good in real life whenever he gets his chance. What does Brown RB on UL look like? I'll get there when I get there, boy. I'm going through these quarterbacks. I'm in the M's at Minnesota right now. Stanley Anderson Lofton. Bro, Roman Gagliano is from Opelika, Alabama. I must have seen him play last year. Freshman at Middle Tennessee State. Marshall might be the team, low key, with Zion Turner there. Deuce Adams, Miller Moss. Isaac Brown's a 93 overall with 95 speed. He looks normal. Dude, their backup has 94 speed. Louisville going to be hard to stop on this game. I think this is the point where I started. Alright, so I've looked through at all the quarterbacks. Alright. Wait, I'm going to click update rosters and see what happens. You have the latest. Great. Alright, time to go play in Jordan-Hare. Who should I play against? I'll play against UK for the heck of it. Any specific uniforms? I hate how they don't show like the Navy socks when you say to, well, you're gonna be in white, so it's playing in Jordan-Hare. It's the best home uniforms in the game. I'm not wearing all black everything. I'll go white helmet too. Y'all be basic. Alright. Let's see. What time do we want it to be? We'll go 6 o'clock. You're like trying to ruin the game. Presentation already looks way better. Presentation's nice. Quality of life. Wow, swag surf at kickoff. If only we actually did that. We don't.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense.
All right, Calzada. Time to get your lunch money taken.
Is just trying to find his way, but the coaches have said they trust him.
Well, I think that's a big part of what he's able to do, and the reason they're giving him a chance to go out there and be the quarterback.
I hate the 3-4.
He's able to get this offense in good spots. Avoid the negative play is critical today for this team to win.
How do I?
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I don't know how to stunt. I want to be able to stunt.
This defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Gonna have to get in the practice mode, figure stuff out. I have no idea how to do anything.
Anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out.
The crowd is awesome in this game.
Create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit.
Boom!
They didn't give him any lanes.
Get off the field!
Field for the receiver.
Punt seed making their way on the field.
Yeah, Eric Singleton will not be returning punts.
The returner brought down by the coverage team. So Auburn's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check the
realize that both these teams
You're gonna run this weird motion RPO alert swing to start the game.
it's into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership. These are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Stop right there.
If we block, that's actually a nice play.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up and makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Downfield shot falls incomplete.
All right.
Quite connect there.
Real quick,
It's pretty simple.
the
isn't
3rd
it?
and 10.
When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon.
First down.
Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And there's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defense.
There's a lot of stuff that I don't really know how to do yet, and so I'm just not.
Nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. Simmons. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. Using the clear.
Boom!
Here he goes. Tackle made after a big
27 yards. This game's smoother.
7.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give
About to hit Perry in the slot.
pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. We'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Arnold. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice
3rd down.
Exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
That's
All
a
right.
stop behind the line
We'll
of
kick a
scrimmage.
field goal.
Got him for a 3-yard loss. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. Men kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out.
The way they did our ratings, a lot of guys that will be playing aren't going to even be playing.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The first play of the drive now from the 25. They were able to do a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st down, it's play action. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the 1st down play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down.
I don't know how to stunt. Sacked!
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power? to-
3rd down.
One thing you can always count on is that
Let's check and see. Skinner. Caddis, Brown, Boyer, Rodriguez. No, I'm not seeing Skinner. Yeah, the rosters, man, I don't know about them.
speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw.
Calzada folds under pressure easy.
The defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And there's the fair catch. by the
Eric Singleton will not be returning punts. Not in my scheme, at least.
first play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton.
Be doing stuff like that.
At the 48,
nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide
That is
receiver.
stupid.
These two just make it look so easy.
Boom.
Amazing grab, and that was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
This game does not have the learning curve that last year's game had.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Oh, what a grab.
Eric Singleton's a beast.
After the completion.
Hey, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the field.
And he runs it in.
Touchdown! Oh, that is nice.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
When you start one, are you going to start one first with Kentucky, or are you going to start one first with Missouri State or WKU?
Play action here on first down. And he drops it. And you
They don't have the pass rush points above the defensive linemen's heads.
the short hands. It's long. He's found some room with the 45. Oh, the
Stripped!
scooped up in the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises.
It's a bloodbath in Jordan Hare. There's the yeah, I like that. It's getting darker.
Part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Cam Coleman touchdown.
Downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. Ends up that race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Auburn.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now.
I don't know which one I want to start first. Probably my rebuild.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football.
Just so I can give it time for the rosters to like fully get set.
Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my...
You can tell they updated the hitting like sounds.
He almost ends up tackling the quarterback.
You can hear like the pads banging now in this game.
Lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it in the open. Finally tackled down at the 19 and Judd.
All right, let's see. Wait, oh no, I'm gonna put in Deuce Knight and then I'll get out of this. Here's Deuce. Let's go, young buck.
Scanning the field. It's Knight.
Boom.
It's Simmons. He tackled him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Look at this, Chris. scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Ooh, stiff arm him, Deuce. Yeah, Deuce is gonna be fun.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Wide open downfield. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Auburn now operating in the red zone.
Either UK's defense is a Swiss cheese or Deuce is gonna be elite.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Second down play coming up. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Third down upcoming after that completion. To the air. It's Knight.
Oh!
Add 6 more points to the total.
I said either UK's defense is either Swiss cheese or Deuce Knight's just elite. I just threw a jump ball to Cam Coleman and he caught it. If they can actually have jump balls be that way this year, that's going to be fun.
Final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the.
All right. Auburn's going to be real fun to use on this one. Because we should be good in real